Okay. So, welcome to Fulfilling Yoga. Today we have an awesome practice that is designed to make you feel energized and ready to seize the day. Without further ado, let's start. Okay, we're gonna start today at the end of the mat, so make sure you stand hip width apart and with the shoulder nice and relaxed. And let's put our palms together in front of our heart and ease our gaze, look forward. And if you like, you can close your eyes here. And let us just take a moment to tune in and see how we feel. We might feel a little bit agitated, like the ocean now, or just tired, or a little bit stressed out, whatever it is. Just acknowledge that and just focus on your breath for a moment. So we try to find that peace inside. Like now the water is nice and peaceful. So we do that by focusing on our breath and breathing in through the nose. And breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. One more time, breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. And now I want you to think about how you want to feel by the end of this practice. Just set an intention and think about it for a moment. Imagine yourself, visualize yourself, how you'll feel. And then I want you just to let go of that. And just let me guide you through this amazing practice that is going to be a combination of strength and ease. This is what I love about yoga, that there are times where you have to be strong in your body, where you challenge your body, and then other times where you have to give your body the rest, the peace that you deserve, and the yummy stretches. So yeah, it's all about balance. So it's like life. If we feel in a balanced way, we feel peaceful. If we have one thing that is that we have more of it, then it's going to create that disbalance and that unease. So yeah, enough talking. Let's open our eyes and put our hands to the side and rise up. And make sure your hands are nice and wide. Imagine as if you would lift a beach ball, look up to the sky, look up to your sweet fingers, wiggle them a little bit and breathe out and come down. And here let's be gentle and start with a knee bend. So we slowly warm up our lower back and just stay here for a moment. And feel the stretch in our legs, hamstrings, and our lower back. Feel the ground, feel your mat. You can give your toes a nice little massage. And let us rise up halfway through. Make sure your back is nice and straight, your gaze downward. And breathe in again and come up. Remember that beach ball. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Look up. Breathe out and come all the way down. If you like here, you can start straightening your legs and coming more down. But if you haven't been doing this for a lot of time, if you need some more time to get more flexible, it's alright. You can just keep bending your knees and you can grab your ankles or even the upper part here, whatever feels good for you today in your body. You just want to feel a stretch, but then it doesn't have to be painful, if you know what I mean. And let's rise up, breathe in halfway through, and come up again. Breathe out all the way down. Okay, now let us come into tabletop position by dropping both our knees down, and let's warm up now our lower belly. Now that our backs are a little bit warmed up, let's warm up our lower belly. We do that by making sure that our hands are below our shoulders, our kneecaps below our hips. Lift our kneecaps, and let's just stay here for 5 seconds. Make sure your hands are nice and spread, your fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your knees down. Good job. Okay, now we come into plank pose, or you can also just stay in tabletop position. And either way, we're gonna move into downward facing dog. So can do from plank pose, and then send your hips back, and make sure your back is nice and straight. Your fingers are spread, and your head is nice and relaxed. And let's just stay here and feel that warmth into our body. And drop our knees, and we come into child's pose. So we send our hips backwards, we move down, our heads down, and just take a moment again to see how you feel. Tune in to acknowledge that little heat that we created. Okay, let's come out of the posture again. You can do from tabletop position, or if it feels right in your body, come into a plank pose. And we're gonna do another downward facing dog by sending our hips back. And this time we're gonna anchor to our left feet, lift our right leg up, and send it forward. So let the right knee kiss the left elbow, and send it backwards. So breathe in, bring your knee to your left elbows, breathe out, send it up. Make sure you do it nice and slow. Breathe in, send it forward, breathe out, send it up. One more time. Breathe in, send it forward, breathe out, send it up. And now bring it forward, downward facing dog. If you like here, you can take a break by coming into right-legged child's pose. And just stay here for a little bit. Or you can straight away move up from that downward facing dog and anchor now, this time with your right foot, and lift your left leg up, and then bring it forward to your right elbow. Send it backwards and bring it forward. Backwards, forward one more time. You got this. Backwards, forward, and send it back. And bring your knees down, child's pose. Good job. So just showed strength. And now we take a time to experience ease. So yeah, it's about that balance. So if you like here, we're going to come out of this pose. If your wrists hurt a little bit, if you're new to this practice, just give them a twist. Remember, when I started, I always like my wrist hurt a lot. So yeah, be gentle. Give them the time they need. Give them the massage they need. And then with time, they're going to get stronger. And then I'm gonna hurt. Or just a tiny bit. So yeah, just take a moment to give our wrists some love. And now we're gonna either do from plank pose or again from tabletop position. So I'll show you both variation. So you can either start here, tabletop position, and we just here make sure. I'm gonna show first the beginner move, but first I want you to make sure, always think about your hand below your shoulder. And so let us come onto our right hand and bring our knees together and come up. So your hand below your shoulder, you have a nice line between your top of your head and your knees, and you start to feeling here on the side. So you can just stay here. You can also lift your arm up if you like. And you can just stay here, or for a little bit more advanced version, you can also come first to plank pose, and then here to balance it out. Or for a more advanced version, you can either bring your feet together. Stay here for 3 seconds and come down. Oh, my wrist is sunk in this. It's not very smooth area. So yeah, make sure you're on a nice flat area, so your wrist, you don't hurt your wrist like I did just now. And yeah, we're gonna do this on the other side. So let's start again with, always think about your hand below your shoulder. You have the straight line, the top of your head and your knee, and lift your hand up. Then you're gonna start feeling it in the side of your body. Or you can now lift both your legs up or bring them together. Stay here, you can do this. Choose whatever variations is right for you. And come down. Come down into tabletop position. And drop your belly down. Gonna give our back some nice stretches now. Drop your belly down, around through. Put your belly down and around through. Drop your belly down and round through. Okay, let us do one last downward facing dog. So let's rise our hips up and enjoy this last stretch. This last downward facing dog, I mean. If you like, you can walk the dog. You can feel an intense stretch in your calves. And let's bring the knees down, wide-legged child's pose. If you like, you can put your hands backwards and grab your soles of your feet. And let us just stay here for a moment. And again, tune in and see how we feel. Just enjoy the sound of the waves. Okay, now it's slowly gonna come out. Come up. And we're gonna come onto our backs. Onto our backs. And bring our feet together, really together, down to the side. And lift our hips up. And here, make sure when you're up, squeeze your cheek together. I want you to squeeze them really together, really strongly. Also make sure that your knees are together, everything is together. So this is a nice glute exercise to make the glutes stronger. And let's just stay here for 5 more seconds and squeeze. Remember to squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. And now I want you to do the same, but we're gonna rise up and rise down. So instead of staying there up all the time, we're just gonna rise up and down. So yeah, rise up, 1, 2, we're gonna do 10 of them. 3, always when you're up, squeeze the glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's stay here, the last one. So for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Okay, let's bring our knees towards our upper body and hug our knees, give ourselves, a nice hug, or each other. And just give our lower back a little massage. And after that we give our glutes that did a nice job also a massage. So by first we do the right one, so we cross our right leg onto our left leg, and you can now pull your left leg towards you, and then you're gonna feel it here, nice stretch for your glutes. So yeah, enjoy that stretch, you deserve it. So now we are in the ease phase again after the strength. And you can also rotate your ankle at the same time. And now we're gonna switch to the other side. Now cross your left leg and pull your right leg. So you feel a nice stretch on the other side. Circle your ankle again. Okay, now we're gonna come up, but before coming up completely, we're gonna play a little bit, get that blood flowing again, so coming backwards and forward, and having this hand, no, backwards and forwards, and we come up. Rise up, and we're gonna stand at the same spot where we stood before. And for me, just to show it, so yeah, actually, yeah, the same spot. And we're gonna rise up our hands again, and make sure here this time to like imagine you would sit on the chair. So we do chair pose. Make sure your knees are behind your toes, and you rise up. And stay here. So our last exercise for our legs. And let's come even further down a little bit. Just let one more time, the fire in us. Look forward, you can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Good job. Move your legs. Shake it out. And let's come to the center of the mat to finish off this practice. So, because I'm going to do the end. Okay, so let's rise one more time. Rise up as high as you can. Give yourself a nice big stretch and bring your arm together in front of your chest. This was it. I hope you feel energized and you feel that combination of strength and ease. And yeah, keep practicing and see you next time. Bye. Okay, so let's rise one more time. Rise up as high as you can. Give yourself a nice big stretch and bring your arm together in front of your chest. This was it. I hope you feel energized and you feel that combination of strength and ease. And yeah, keep practicing and see you next time. Bye.